Hi guys, it's the 6th of February 2020 and this is a John Hopkins map, and the total confirmed cases at the moment are now 28,353, total deaths 565, total recovered 1,382, and here's a list of the countries here on the left. 28,088 on mainland China, 45 cases in Japan, 28 in Singapore, 25 in Thailand, 24 in Hong Kong, 23 in South Korea, 16 in Taiwan, 14 in Australia, 12 in Germany, 12 in the US, 12 in Malaysia. Vietnam and Macau both have 10, France has 6, Canada has 5, United Arab Emirates has 5, India has 3, Italy has 2, Russia, Philippines, they both have 2. The UK now has 3 confirmed cases, not 2. Nepal, Cambodia, Belgium, Spain, Finland, Sweden, Sri Lanka all have 1. This is from The Guardian UK. Coronavirus outbreak. Coronavirus. First British national confirmed with the disease. Travel back from Singapore. Latest news. Travellers returning to the UK from countries including Japan, South Korea and Thailand are urged to self-isolate if they feel ill. Deaths reach 563, with fresh cases on the stricken cruise ship off Japan. Hong Kong faces double devastation of coronavirus and civil unrest. This is updated a minute ago. This was an hour ago. The whistleblowing Chinese doctor who tried to raise the alarm about the coronavirus died in the early hours of Friday, a Communist Party-controlled newspaper has now confirmed. Li Wenlang, 34, has declared dead at 2:58 a.m. on Friday after emergency treatment at hospital in Wuhan. The Global Times reported, following hours of confusion over the ill doctor's fate, early reports of his death had triggered an outpouring of grief and anger in Chinese social media, with many hailing Li's decision to speak out over the virus, despite the risks of doing so in his authoritarian country. The Global Times was among the heavily controlled state-run newspapers that stepped back from their initial reports of the ophthalmologist's death on Thursday. We profoundly regret and mourn this death, the Wuhan City Central Hospital said in a brief statement. It's an official social media account. Tom Phillips, our Latin America correspondent, reports that 2 Brazilian Air Force jets on their way to China to rescue a group of about 34 Brazilian citizens from the city at the center of the coronavirus outbreak. Brazil's state-run news agency, Agência Brasil, says the planes are currently in Poland waiting for clearance from Chinese authorities to continue their flight to Wuhan. The delay is reportedly the result of a high number of international repatriation missions trying to fly into the Chinese city. Once back in Brazil, those being evacuated from Wuhan will be placed in quarantine for 18 days at a military base in the city of Anápolis in Brazil's Midwest. According to Estado de São Paulo newspaper, Argentina has asked Brazil for help in evacuating 15 of their citizens. This is from Mario Caran. My colleague Mario Caran in Oakland reports that 167 passengers aboard a quarantine flight from Wuhan to Marine Corps Air Station near San Diego were sent to local hospitals shortly after their plane touched down yesterday morning. The San Diego Union Tribune said that none of the American citizens returning to the US showed any symptoms when they boarded the flight, but medical screenings done after their arrival revealed that 4 people, 3 adults and 1 child, showed symptoms that may have been caused by the coronavirus that has caused 25,000 people worldwide to fall ill and killed nearly 500 in China. So far, there have been no confirmed cases of coronavirus infection among passengers. The most recent tally of confirmed cases includes 6 in California and 11 nationwide. The San Diego Air Station is one of 3 military bases in California being used as a quarantine site. 3 additional bases out of California are also designated quarantine locations. While the common flu remains more significant to the public health in the United States, the novel nature of the coronavirus has fueled global attention, writes the Union Tribune. Earlier this week, The Guardian reported that experts are warning the travel restrictions issued by Trump and quarantine of roughly 200 people in California. This first mass quarantine in the US for more than 50 years may backfire. The quarantine can be counterproductive if it appears to be overly strict and broad and diminishes the public's trust in authorities, one expert told Sam Levin, adding that the people's government should use the least restrictive options available, not limit people's rights and liberty to a greater extent than is necessary. We should do the utmost to protect the public, but we have to make sure measures we're implementing aren't worse than the virus itself. Jennifer Nuzzo, the senior scholar at Johns Hopkins Center for Health and Security. Right guys, we can see over here in South America that there hasn't been any cases. When they get them flights back, we'll see what happens. I'm sorry, my computer's going ever so slow. But yeah, no cases in South America. And when them flights come back, you can guarantee there will be. Right guys, God bless. I'll catch you all soon. I'm still doing a bit more digging before I come out with any other in-depth videos on other stuff I've found, but I will be doing it. Bye for now, I'll see you soon.